something happened today and I thought about our family's miracle cure. Well, what am I talking about? Well, you know, every family seems to have a miracle cure. Do you remember Michael Constantine? He played the dad in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Well, Windex, although he had the spray variety, was that family's miracle cure. He believed it cured anything from psoriasis to a pimple, and the reason why, his daughter explained, was because he used it once on a wart and kept using it and the wart disappeared. And so that's kind of how sometimes our family cures get developed. Now, was there some scientific truth in what he was using Windex for? Well, Windex does have ammonia, and it does have a type of alcohol, which would be drying, so it might be good for poison ivy and pimple. But, you know, the company says don't use it for that. There's a lot of products better for that out there. But anyway, that family's miracle cure was Windex. Like I said, every family has something. Now, my husband's family had Balm. That's right. This is a concoction made of like a petroleum jelly and lanolin and not sure what else. The Urban Prepper had a video on it a couple months back. He had just discovered it. Well, my father-in-law believed this was the cure for if you had any itchy, scaly skin like eczema or just dry skin in the winter. And it was great for on your lips, for chapped lips. Also, use it on the grandkids if they had diaper rash. Again, he used it for so many things. He thought this was fantastic. Now, this is great. I can use it on my chickens in the winter. If they have a comb, I can put it on so they don't get frostbite. Works great for that. And had an acquaintance that actually, when they got a tattoo, uses this afterwards because it helps decrease the itching. So, Balm is used by a lot of people, and it does have a lot of great uses and can be a great family miracle cure. Now, my family, however, we were a bit more hardcore. You know what our family cure was? Clorox bleach. That's right, and usually undiluted. So my mother was prone to getting cold sores, and she discovered if when she was first getting the little tingle that it was coming, if she dabbed some Clorox bleach on it, in most cases it always went away. And there is some scientific fact to that, but Clorox bleach can really cause redness and swelling that could last on your skin, so you have to be careful. It is definitely a skin irritant. But my family used it on toe fungus. You put it directly on there. Some might have soaked in a bleach solution, but no, not my family. We put petroleum jelly around the area and then put the Clorox bleach right on the fungus. And in a lot of cases, as long as you did it daily, it did take care of the problem. Also for warts. Again, put something around like petroleum jelly around the wart so you don't affect that skin, so the bleach only gets on the wart. And you know what? It does work. But, like I said, bleach can be very damaging to your skin. So you have to be careful how you use it. But for my family, this was part of our medicine cabinet. Now, the reason this came up was today I was using my pressure cooker. I was canning something, and I thought, oh, I better check the hood. You know, does that vent okay? So I'm going to hold it up to the light. Well, what do I do? Like a stupid person. I turn it over, and it hits the hot surface, hits here on my arm. And it had been on top of that boiling lid for some time, and boy, did I get a burn. So what did I do? Well, I used my family miracle cure, and that is lavender oil. This stuff, once I discovered it many, many years ago, became a must in our medicine cabinet. Now with the burn, well, I don't know if you can hardly even see it anymore. That burn went up here, all the way back, all the way around, and it was swollen, red, and it smarted. But as you can see, it's just faint spot here and here. Now I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to put some more lavender oil on. But this really did the trick. Red and swollen and it hurt. So I quickly put it under water. I wanted to cool it down, get the heat out, and then I just poured some lavender oil all over it. And you know, for an hour or so, it still was irritated, still swollen. Well, within 2 hours, well, as you can see now, the swelling's gone down. It doesn't hurt at all. I mean, this stuff is fantastic. Now, we also use lavender oil for bug bites. I remember the first time I tried it, I was out on our deck and I wasn't doing anything. And this wasp just, I think they're like grumpy, angry old men. Anyway, I was probably 6 inches from this wasp and it just decided to come and it stung me right there. And boy, I had never had a wasp sting before. I had bee stings, but this thing really swelled up fast. And it was like, ow. But I thought, I'm going to use my lavender oil. So I poured some on. And you know, a half hour later, I was taking a shower because I had been working outside. And I looked at my hand and I realized, oh my God, there's hardly a bump. It's gone. It really just about made my wasp sting disappear. I mean, that's how fantastic this stuff is. Now, for some family members, it doesn't seem to work as well as others. On me, it's fantastic. On my husband, maybe about 75% of what I get for bug bites. I have no idea why that is true. Now, I've also used this when my youngest son was smaller. He used to have problems getting to bed and bad dreams. So I sprayed a diluted solution of lavender oil on his pillow and it seemed to help him in his sleep. He also would get headaches, and so I'd massage a little of this into his temples, and sometimes it may help, sometimes it might not. I have never gotten a headache, so I can't try it on myself to see if it does. Now, there's a drawback to using this because it definitely has a smell of lavender. So to me, you smell a little bit like an old ant if you use this. I don't know if any of you ever had ants that use lavender fragrance, but this stuff is fantastic. Now, I have never tried this because, well, as you can see, I do not have a problem with hair loss. But they're saying that this has gotten a 44% effective in some studies, helping those that have a medical condition causing hair loss. People also use it for anxiety. It has been known for some time to be a calming fragrance. And some people are even looking into it to use for depression and for wound healing. So this is my family miracle cure. That burn today just got me thinking about this, and I thought, I think every family has something. So I would love to hear from you. Down below, please comment, what is your family cure? Is it one of them I mentioned? Balm, Bleach, lavender oil, another essential oil, Windex? I mean, what do you use? And please tell me what you use it for and how successful it's been at curing or healing whatever you're using it for. I really appreciate your folk wisdom, and I will read each comment. As always, let's share the knowledge. Please subscribe, and I hope you all are having a great week. Thumbs up if you like this video. There's a little bell below if you want to receive future videos. Just hit that notification bell. Bye.